Hello there, Cancer. Johnny Alchemy here. Thank you again for joining me on my channel. This is going to be your beginning of March tarot card reading for March 2024. And as a reminder, this is going to be a general reading. Sorry, mind went blank there for a second. General reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Everything here is to give you some insight into your own situation. And should this reading not resonate with you right away, I would suggest looking up your sun, moon, or rising sign readings, as those might give you some better insight into your situations should this one be too specific. So let's pull out some cards and see what we got going on for you. Let's see what we got for Cancer for beginning of March 2024. Crazy. Okay. So let's start off with the past, as we always do. Yeah, this is telling me, I think here, number one, Nine of Cups reversed. This is really telling me for some of you, that you really are wanting to, that you really felt like you need to move on from some type of situation, and this could be related to this five of Wands energy as well. This tells me, there could have been people or just general situations that could have been very draining, and with this Nine of Cups, it tells me, that not that there was this word really for this card really means overindulgence, but maybe, that it's just like that feeling of being drained where it feels like the drama just wants to suck you into it, this idea of drama and frustration of this Five of Wands right here. So I think for some of you, if there are any people or situations that you've been very frustrated with, or that maybe seem very combative, aggressive, argumentative, all of those things, and that it could be easy to get caught up in all of that drama, I think here this Nine of Cups is saying, that it's just too much, I think for some of you, I think you have really said to yourself that you just want to walk away from those things because it's just an overindulgence of this very intense energy, and it could be very draining to you as a person. And I say that really because we got the Four of Swords here reversed. So again, feeling drained. I mean, this card talks about finding rest, finding sanctuary and relaxation, especially if you have been feeling burnt out in any type of way. Whether your emotional battery has been drained by very frustrating situations, or even just being surrounded by people that just do that just suck the air out of the room, if you will. That's really the ideas here that are popping into my mind, So here I think some of you have learned to move on past those situations and people so that you can find and focus on your rest, your peace, your relaxation, and to recharge your own personal, mental, and emotional batteries. So now as we move forward, I think here let's start off here with the Queen of Swords in the reversed, and also with the Hermit as well. I mean, these two cards are telling me, that in the present, I think some of you are really working on setting very clear boundaries with situations or people, as I said, maybe relating to the past, so that you can protect your energy, you can conserve your energy for things that are more important to you. I mean, this Hermit card is really saying that there is a process of self-discovery you're going through. You are going through this idea of trying to find out your truth, trying to find out exactly who you are, and what it is that you want in life. And I think really it's not even that super deep. I think this relates more to that Queen of Swords in terms of what are you willing to put up with, With this Hermit card, I think that's what the main focus is. This is the card here that was in the center of your reading. So this really is the main focus, the Queen of Swords reversed. I think it's you trying to figure out and find clarity on your boundaries, your limitations, who you're willing to allow in your space, what situations you're willing to allow in your space as well, what situations are you willing to invest emotions into, etc. And I think here it's learning really how to be very fair and clear in terms of how to communicate those boundaries, and also just learning how to be fair with yourself. you know. And we also got the Hanged Man here in the reverse. I mean, actually, Hanged Man is reversed, so we got the Hanged Man here upright. So I think here you are learning more and more enlightenment and more intuition by going through this hermit self-discovery period. I think here is almost saying that you're learning things in the right way. I mean, here I think if you have been through any type of situation that was draining or was very frustrating, that's really the two words, draining and frustrating to you. I think now that it's really given you the enlightenment to know, okay, now I need to figure out the boundaries and where I need to place these people in my life and how far I can allow them into my life so they don't drain me, so they don't have access to me anymore, where they can use up my energy or get the validation that they need or whatever it is. And I think here you are learning that this wisdom, honestly. As we move forward from the present, let's move on to the future right here. So definitely, yeah. Six of Swords, yeah. Moving on from situations that were difficult or that were hard to deal with. And so by doing so, you're able to move forward into more stable ground, into a better situation, greener grass, all of those things. So I think this is really telling me for some of you that, you know, you are making this transition right now where you will be leaving people, situations, relationships, or anything like that that are not good for you, that you realize are no longer serving you in any type of way. We also see the Three of Wands here in the reverse, so it's showing that there is going to be some progress, and I think this relates also to that Six of Swords as well. I think this transition period, there's going to be progress, but it may not be as quickly as you want it to be. It might take some baby steps at a time. It might be a longer process than you may anticipate. So I think here with this Three of Wands, there is going to be progress, but it may be slower than what you may have planned. Because, I mean, with those two, especially with these two major arcanas of the Hermit and the Hanged Man, both of these are slow processes. You know, they are long-term processes too, being major arcana. But the Hanged Man, it's a card of almost taking a pause, a very long pause to gain some type of insight. Same thing here with the Hermit. It takes a long journey inward to find some truth. So I think for some of you, it's going to be progress on maybe a more deliberate, conscious, slower pace, and it's going to be more focused on the inward than the outward. We also got the Ten of Wands. So yeah, I really think for some of you, this inward process of leaving or transitioning to better situations or better circumstances, and to leave certain situations or people behind that have not been good for you, really. This Ten of Wands is saying that you're going to be successful. You're going to see this through to the end. And it may be something that it may be heavy to bear. It may take a lot of responsibility, a lot of energy, but ultimately it comes to a big fruition, a big payoff, you know. So here with this Ten of Wands, you know, it's saying that, you know, it may be difficult to go through this process, but ultimately it's worth it in the end. You know, with this Ten of Wands, I mean, this card is also showing that he's harvesting a big payoff from all of these wands that he has grown and planted in the ground. So I think for some of you, there is going to be a big abundance and payoff from doing this self development. You know, this self growth. So these next three cards are going to be shadow work cards. They are energies that are that you are dealing with or have dealt with, and now are releasing from your own self to experience something different. Oop. So let's see what we've got. Oh, two of them. Two major arcanas. We got the World. We got the Justice card. Absolutely, that makes sense. Yep, absolutely. So. Well, let's see, one more shadow work card for Cancer. What do we have? Oh, definitely you on the bottom. Hello. Yeah, three major arcana. Absolutely, yeah. All very relevant to this reading. So, World card. Things are ending. Easy, simple, and straight. You know, as I said with that transition card, you know, if you felt like you had to walk away from people and situations, etc., as I said before, you know, with that transition of the Six of Swords, it's saying, you know, you're going to transition, and that that cycle of people or situations that were not good for you, that is going to end as well. Whether it be removing them from your life, spending less time with them, removing yourself from those situations that drain you, whatever it is. So this is really telling me with this World card that there is going to be an ending of a cycle. This is the last card on the Fool's Journey. So this could have been something in the works for a very long time. But I think here you're going to learn very big lessons, very, very impactful wisdoms as well from that ending. We also got the Justice card. So again, action and consequence. I think this is really telling me, that you know how to answer and to answer conflict in a way that is beneficial. And also I see here the Justice card is very much like this Queen of Swords. They are very much the same. They are fair people, but they also hold a sword, one to keep people away. With the people or situations that are either not correct, who come with falsehoods, who push their boundaries, who are not truthful, all of those things. So I feel for some of you, this is very much on that same line with that Queen of Swords. This could be the same energy as well. Setting certain boundaries, understanding there are consequences for every action that you take. I think for some of you, it's really saying there are consequences for every person or situation you allow yourself to be in, or that you allow into your life. I think here that's the biggest message. So I think for some of you, that clarity of being fair to yourself, I think that is what's coming in above anything else. So if you felt like that you haven't been fair to yourself, or maybe that you've been more fair to others or situations that were external from you, and you put yourself on the line for those situations or people, I think those feelings are going to be slowly pushed away and removed from your life, so that you can start to be fair to yourself and understand the consequences for certain actions that you take. And then now you have to understand that you're going to prioritize yourself first, than those people or situations. As we move forward, also the Strength card. So here, strength is really saying, I look back to that Five of Wands, if there was any type of volatility emotionally that was caused by people or situations that frustrated you, that made you angry, that really wanted to push your buttons or drain you, people who didn't respect your boundaries or value you, all of those things. I think anything that causes that is going to be taken out and pushed away out of your life as well. The Strength card is really saying, I think there is going to be a healing process that I can see here with the Hermit and the Hanged Man. By going through that slow, deliberate process of being patient with yourself, taking the time to self-reflect, to get in touch with your emotions on a very deep level, you're going to find that inner strength to move forward and to release yourself from those situations that may not serve you anymore. We also have 3 cards. These are 3 blessings coming your way. Absolutely. 3 blessings that may come during the beginning of March for you. Oh, I saw you, definitely. Okay. So far we have the Three of Swords, got the Page of Pentacles. Oh. Let's see here. So, well, I'll give you that one. And then how many fell down here? Ooh, okay. That's a lot. Okay, so, I'll do it anyway. So you got 5 blessings. We'll start off there. So anyway, Three of Swords, yeah. Anything that may have caused any type of emotional distress, pain, sorrow, disappointment, regret, anything like that, especially if it's tied to a person or situation. Again, this is in the same row as the past. So this is talking about healing. Healing is coming to you. Removing any type of pain, conflict that really hits the heart especially. All of that is being healed and released from you. We also got the Page of Pentacles. So this is telling me new information, new ideas, new learnings are coming in that's going to give you stability. And as I said, I think with that Queen of Swords and the Justice card, having strong boundaries and being able to communicate them against situations or people that don't have any filter or that don't have any boundaries is going to give you a sense of security, a sense of stability as well, so that so that they know exactly where you lie and where they stand, if that makes sense. We also got the Eight of Swords here. So Eight of Swords, I mean, this is really telling me, that if you ever felt the victim of some type of way where you feel like you had no control over a situation, this talks about you liberating yourself from that limitation. It says that you're going to set yourself free. You're going to see that you have the power to change things the way that you want them to be, and that you will move forward in strength. Like that Strength card, that's exactly what it is, So really it's saying, that you're going to release yourself from any limitations or any type of belief that you can't do something, you can't change the situation, you are powerless. All those things are going to be removed, and you're going to start to become the victor, not the victim. Two other cards here. We got the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, so you got the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. So there's a big feminine energy here that is talking about your mind, your emotions, and your actions here. So I think here, especially with that Justice card, I think it's about protecting all of those things, your heart, your mind, and also your energy. All of that talks about protecting all of those things. So here, I think you're going to gain a lot of power when it comes to being the Queen of Wands, being self-assured, not being scared to speak your mind, being able to say those communications about boundaries, to keep people at bay because you respect your energy. Also, the Queen of Cups, you're in touch with your emotions, knowing exactly, as I said with that Queen of Swords, what you're willing to accept and not accept. That protects your emotions. It pushes away the people who are just there to drain you of your empathy, to drain you of your joy, all of those things. So I think here you're going to gain a lot more power and find your seat of power with that feminine energy of the cups, the swords, and the wands here. So now these final three cards are going to be themes about what this reading may be about. Hopefully they'll tie everything together. So what three themes do we have for Cancer? Let's see. Three themes for Cancer, please. What do we got? You, okay. Color, yep. Okay. You, channeling, okay. Okay. You, this one fell down. Joy, yeah. So this one especially, yeah. Color and joy. These two, I think, go hand in hand very well. So I think here it's really saying by removing all those things that drain you, all those situations that drain you, and by moving forward in a way that is healthy for you, by prioritizing your needs first and setting very clear boundaries moving forward, I think you're going to start to see life and experience life in a much more vibrant way, to see more color, if that makes sense, in life, to see the beauty of life, and also to reconnect you with your joy. I think those are two big things. Instead of having people in your life that suck away your joy or take away your joy, all of those things. I think here you're going to focus on the situations, the people, the opportunities in life to experience more vibrancy, experience more joy in that as well. Finally, channeling. I think here, if you were to channel anything, it really is like that Queen of Swords right in the center of your reading. I think it's saying to channel this type of person, this type of energy, someone who is fair but yet direct and to the point, someone who is able to communicate clearly, and it may seem cold, but it is fair. That Justice card, that Strength card, those are two energies to channel as well. I think definitely in terms of channeling, channel someone who is fair. I think fairness is the correct word here. So channel someone who you think, as I said, who would embody that, who would embody the idea of being a fair person, especially to themselves, not just for other people, not just for situations, but fair, including yourself, prioritizing yourself too, making yourself the priority. So I think channeling those types of energies so that you know how to embody them, and maybe they can guide you toward embodying more of this feminine energy of the sword, the wand, and the cup here as well. So this is what I can see here for some of you Cancers out there. I think you're definitely transitioning from from just situations that don't serve you anymore, honestly. And you're going to learn a lot more intuition and a lot more enlightenment about who you are and exactly what it is that you're willing to accept in life. And also just a lot of healing as well. So I hope this reading did resonate with you. I encourage you to watch your sun, moon, or rising sign readings as well. There could be further insight into what you may be experiencing in your own situation there. It might be a little bit more accurate as well. But if this reading did resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button, leave me a comment if you wish, and don't forget to subscribe for future tarot card readings as well. I want to say a big thank you to any new or returning viewers who have been watching my videos. Thank you for taking the time to do this reading with me. It really helps out my channel, and I am beyond grateful. So thank you very much. I wish you well, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.